Another thing, this is actually something that, like, Obsidian specifically learned later on developing games, or at least, like, for certain ones, is if you're doing an RPG where, like, you have a heavy emphasis on morality and interactions, dialogue, stuff like that, like choices, and maybe the reason why KOTOR isn't like this is because you don't really come across a lot of combat encounters that can be avoided. At least I didn't in the first game. That's mostly what I'm thinking of. But, like, I'm really beating around the bush here. One of the ways you can incentivize, like, different playstyles, or, like, people experimenting with speech options, is by giving much more experience for completing quests than killing enemies. Like, make the experience you get from killing enemies, make it take a while for you to level up from that. But completing quests, that, like, is, like, a significant amount of experience. Like, if it doesn't get you a level, it gets you, like, half a level, or, like, at least, like, a quarter of a level for doing a fairly important quest, like a decently relevant quest. Maybe, like, a side quest could be, like, quarter to half level at, like, higher levels, and then, like, a main quest is, like, a full level, or, like, 3/4 of a level, or something like that. But the reason that is good is because you can complete the quests any way that you want to. So if you want to get the maximum amount of experience, if you're really about min-maxing, like, you can just kill everything, and you can complete the quest that way, even if you're not about min-maxing. But, like, either way, you're completing the quest, so you're still getting the big chunks of experience. You're still getting the carrot in return for the stick of, like, going through the gameplay. But you don't feel like you're massively handicapping yourself by taking a pacifist route and missing out on a bunch of experience through killing enemies. And the reason I said that they learned that is because that was a specific design decision that actually was implemented for the Outer Worlds. I think it was the Outer Worlds. It might have been Pillars of Eternity, actually. It was something on which both Tim Kaine and Josh Sawyer were involved, which is why I think it might have been Pillars, but it might have been Outer Worlds. I don't know. Or it could be both. Who knows? I think that's just a generally like a good design decision for RPGs that give you that at least purport to give you a lot of choice for how to approach things.